Hello Galactic family. Nasha introduces herself to my mediumship channel through telepathy and flashes of images. In the first message, he introduced himself through telepathy when I was normally working on the computer. She said, "Hi, I'm Nasha. I, in particular, am reasonably tall, in a humanoid body, not unlike you. Only the tint of my skin is a little different from yours. My hair is long and black, very similar to the humanoids on your planet. I am a member of the SIRIAN body, a specialist in cellular renewal. As you know, the Pleiades 1 energy is in the process of individualization. You may consider me a P2 Pleiades 2 if you prefer. I am contacting you so that, through your portal, referring to our internet pages, especially the STARSEEDS blog, you can ask everyone as much as possible to get in tune with our nave as I knew Valor. This ship is our medical research center. We are making ourselves available to everyone on the Terranis surface so that we can help wherever possible. Many of you on the surface have great affinity with this area of action and we are open to receiving volunteers in our teams. It will be a great joy to increase our body and allied terms on the surface. We have long worked to assist in your complete cellular restoration where, for a long period of time, you have suffered from having all your freedoms violated and your physical and mental health impaired so as to lose your full capacity for cellular regeneration. Most of these harmful agents come from their state of mind which, on many occasions, has also been induced by forces that do not act with the higher purposes of life. We were very active in its ancient Atlantis and Lemuria, where we were able to land our little ships on the surface and perform blessed tasks. On one of these occasions we have personally been with the one you know as Adama, who now resides in your inner earth. We work with him in a few moments. It's a lovely being. We know of your potentials as beings highly capable of overcoming obstacles. We know that they have faced harsh battles on the surface and even in the astral zones of their planet and we see them as brave beings. We saw many of our grouping entering the Terran densities and no longer returning to their fullness, and many others, who also came down to assist in the rescue of those who remained. I could also cite some of your PVSC bundling, but we'll leave it to another opportunity. Let's talk now about how magnificent their biological bodies are, and how much potential they still have. So much more than you can imagine. Their bodies are amazing vehicles. It is a complex and simple system at the same time, a true organic God. But over time, with all that you have faced in this garment, much of its potential has been suppressed. Yes. It is true that their bodies still have this great ancestral memory of self-regeneration, but none of this still compares to their full capacity. Thousands of years ago, physical life on the surface was more durable and, to a certain extent, this is kept in the records. Generally speaking, the contamination on your planet is so great that it's still a lot when you go past 100 years of physical life. It also shows the strength of regeneration, however impaired, of their bodies, these divine creations so beautiful and perfect. At the very least, their bodies would have to maintain a youthful appearance of about 30 years for at least 500 or 1,000 years without modification, when by choice you would leave it to a new experience. There are many beings on the Terranis surface that are part of our body of work, or at least they were great teachers for us and are currently fragmented on the surface. They chose this way to help the Terrans in their elevation and also to serve as scouts, to give us updated information on how the situation of the Terran physical bodies in their self-regeneration are. Not just the bodies of men and women, but the fauna as a whole. One of these kind beings on the surface is Drive Todd Avogadis. Another one that we could cite is the one known from the particular region of this plumber, Dr. Larry Barrow. This, in particular, is a direct member of the SIRIAN surface treatment group. We would like this message to be delivered if possible. Other of this PVSE grouping we can cite is Lord NIDLE, Lord SHERAN, and so many thousands of our body and / or direct assistance of life forces. It is not possible to give all the names to this plumber, but we will deliver each one of the readers of our message. We greatly appreciate the opportunity to come and make ourselves available for work and assistance at this time in your Tirana trajectory. We will be parking our nav at a strategic point at 32 degrees to the North Star. We leave our support and love to each and every one of you, whom we love and honor. I am Nasha, spokeswoman for the Azinuvala ship, in contact with Terrans. We all salute you now. The same day, I had already gone to bed. It was late, close to 2 o'clock in the morning, so it was no longer the same day. Nasha came back to add more information about the work she and her team are developing in our orb. I feel she has noticed the interest and willingness of some Terrans to volunteer to help in this great work. She said, "Connect with your Mother Earth, the one you call Gaia. It has with it the entire original record of its biological bodies and can easily help them bring back all that potential by asking them to release the download into their systems so you can get back to your original potential. Whenever you do that, with that intention, you may begin to feel something different in your bodies. Do not be frightened by it." Another thing I would add is that some Terrans may ask how to volunteer to work with us. The answer is very simple, as you know, only by placing yourself at the disposal of the energy of life, of the wonderful being who created all life, the creator of all things. And from that moment you open up, you will begin to receive subtle but accurate information on how to improve your body's health more and more. In this, you will be more attentive to what your body asks of you, from a simple request to rest, to a specific diet. You will also become one of the scouts of our surface teams, directly transmitting information to our database, simply with your physical look. Regardless, do not worry, it will be a very natural and spontaneous process. You do not have to do anything else but just keep being yourself. The information received in our database will be analyzed, and then we will know which regions need a particular energy and differentiated attention or not. In general, it will help us to help them more precisely. We could never do this without your help. It's your planet, it's your life, it's your bodies. The final decision will always be yours, always yours. We just want to be collaborators. After that, she gave a special thank you to one of the people who have been most helpful to me and extended her gratitude by saying thank you to all of the staff who assist this dear being who lends his faculties at this time so that I can communicate. I apologize for the time. I'll be leaving you now for your well-deserved rest, just like yours too. So was the communication with this lovely being of light coming from distant galaxies to give assists to humanity and to the rising planet Earth at that time. Thank you very much on behalf of the collective and on behalf of individuals who are volunteering and, in particular, receiving help. And I, Gabriel RL, thank you on my behalf, on behalf of my team and on behalf of all humanity and of the planet as a whole, for this kindly presence and support received. Love and blessings.